Hello and welcome. Getting ready to do a reading for all the signs. I am going to group them together according to your element, air, water, fire, and earth. Wow, that's me, an earth sign. I got to tell you, the energy right now is very scrambled. You will probably catch yourself walking into the other room, forgetting what you're going after. You handle a task, you're going to find a lot of difficulty communicating. We're in Mercury retrograde, and it is absolutely intense right now, among all the other issues that are going on. Mercury does have control of your thoughts, or excuse me, communication, not my thoughts. Anything to do with communication. Mercury was the winged messenger, and that's what he did. He flew around and delivered messages. That's who was used on the FTD, the floral company, was Mercury. Gets there fast. During this time, though, do not send any emails. Be careful how you post. Be careful how you respond to people. It is a time when you can send the wrong message to the wrong person. You can have the wrong tone. We're doing this first reading for, water signs, as we started out. But be careful who you send any messages to during this time. Your communication will be a little goofed up. You'll have a lot of slips of the lips, so to speak. The video I did earlier, I was having this issue too. It's my third cup of coffee today. I'm already on black tea. I just assumed maybe I was having a caffeine overload. All right, water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. You guys are all represented here. This is a reading for the collective of you guys in the water signs. Getting ready to go through a change. Getting ready to go through the change. For some of you, if you're in an older age group, you're getting ready to go through that change. But some of you are getting ready to go into a change that you have been working towards. This guy is walking away from a fight because he's practiced. You've been working towards this change yourself. 5 always indicates change. You haven't finished the healing. This came up in reverse, 4 swords. You're almost there. You're almost healed. You're so close. Don't give up now. I do feel like you've been dealing with a little bit of anxiety, and I spoke in a video earlier about experiencing anxiety and nervousness right now. Water signs, you guys could be very intuitive right now, very emotional. You can be very empathic also, feeling what's going on and the changes that are happening. We have the Hermit card. I think what you're doing is you're taking this time before you say you're healed to enlighten yourself, to educate yourself, and taking a look at things from a different perspective. Some of you need to live like a hermit for a little while. You need to get rock solid on your own by yourself before you bring anybody into it. Another clove. Get yourself rock solid first before you bring somebody else into it. You can't balance both of you out. But if you're healed, their issue won't affect you. We have the Hangman, and you are trying to look at things from a different perspective. You have to. like life made some big changes real quick. You had to kind of, put your poop in a group and figure out what you were doing. It always helps to look at things from a different perspective. Look at every situation through the other guy's eyes, not yours. How do they feel? How did I make them feel? We have the 9 of Swords here, and that's 3 swords. A lot of anger, a lot of truth, a lot of drama. You brought it on. This is the Wounded Warrior energy. This is the card that says you kind of stepped in and picked the wrong fight. Choose your fights wisely. Choose your battles. You don't have to make an issue out of every little thing. You know what? If McDonald's didn't put your fries in the bag, thank the heavens that you don't have to. Please don't be a Karen about things. With all that emotion going on, you may have a tendency to spout off. We have the Emperor card for you guys for water signs. This is kind of about you guys taking control back of your life and how you want to do things. You're not quite there where you can really celebrate yet, where you can climb into that throne, but you're right there. Water signs, you guys have done some tremendous healing. All right, water signs. Hang on, we will pause a moment and I've been drinking tea and I have cloves all through my mouth. All right, welcome back. Fire signs, you guys are up next. Water and fire makes for a steamy connection. This is for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. See what you guys are dealing with. Well, one card popped out right away, and it is a card representing fire. Everybody has been going through a lot of change. All the signs are kind of shifting around a little bit. If you were bitchy last month, you're going to be kind this month. If you were kind last month, you might be the one that's crabby this month. All right, fire signs, here we go. You guys are coming around. For a while, you guys, fire signs, were really taking a pounding energetically. My son's a Leo. Several of my friends are Sagittarius. I feel them. We have the 8 of Wands. This is a repeating cycle for you guys. You've been up, you've been down, you've been up, you've been down. I do feel this is a Mercury retrograde kind of caution. Again, especially you fire signs, be careful before you send off any messages. You make sure your I's are dotted, your T's are crossed. Make sure you're not bad-mouthing somebody or bitching. You could go to the wrong place. So this may have a lot to do with it. Doesn't that look like the old-fashioned telephone lines? I think I had too much coffee. We have the, knock that down, Knight of Pentacles also. Fire signs, I think you're going to see an improvement financially for your career, work in general. There seemed to have been a lull for you for a while. And things are turning around. That horse has stopped, but it's because the Knight stopped it. You're taking it a little slower, not charging in like fire signs normally do. We had the King of Wands. It came right out, let me know that was for fire signs. Wands are always represent fire signs. They catch fire. In a lot of decks, the wands are depicted as with flames coming off of them too. Anyway, But I think you're stepping back in and taking charge again of your life. And that's it, simply stepping back into your fire sign status. We have the death card, and it did come up in reverse. I feel like you are on the opposite end of a huge transformation. You may be giving something up. You may have lost something, and we're heartbroken over it. Could have been the passing of a loved one or a pet. But the transformation is already past. You're coming up on the other side. You've released that. And it's time to move forward. That horse is moving, but moving slow. The last horse wasn't moving. We have the Empress. You are back taking control of your life. For some of you, that is definitely aimed towards the women that are fire signs. I feel like you are taking back your femininity. You are making a step to move forward with your life. And it's been a hard thing for you to a decision for you to make. Those stars in her crown tell me that everything will be okay. The North Star always guides you home. And we have the Six of Wands for you fire signs. Look, this is a victory. These fiery sticks here, that's a victory. You hung in there. You did the work. Your due diligence paid off. It's a victory. All right, there you have it, fire signs. I will swap the decks here. All right, we are getting ready to do the air signs. I swapped out for a fresh deck. Aries, or excuse me, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Completely different deck. Already repeating cards from some of the other readings right out of the chute, telling me that that's accurate, that the collective is feeling this in general. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Itchy nose. Always happens when the camera's running. Spirit letting me know I'm hitting something on the nose. Yeah, I could never figure out Aquarius, Aqua. The image is a water bearer, but yet it's an air sign. That one I'm not quite sure. I am only a student of astrology. It takes years to master it. My gift, what I get, comes very natural for me. It is kind of hard to work. Astrology is complicated, man. You have to know stuff. you have to know shit about stuff. All right. Yes, some very similar cards going on here, letting me know that the energy for the collective is, it's you guys are getting bombarded. All right, air signs. Let's start out with those identical cards. We have a Tower card, came up earlier. A lot of transformation getting ready to happen for you air signs. I do feel that you're past the dramatic part of it. I think you've already stepped away from it. You worked really hard to move forward. I get it. It was kind of a quick departure from something. Because, and I also feel like the departure was almost like a Fonzie taking off on his motorcycle. We have the Chariot card. This was a cool transition for you. It's almost like you stepped into being you know what? I got to finally get to do something that you wanted to do all your life, and it might be having a motorcycle. The Chariot is about improvement. It's about quick change. It's about things not being all just black and white. And the Emperor. The Emperor card, again, we have had the Emperor come up in the last decks. Yeah, you're taking your power back. You're almost like Captain Kirk at the helm of the Enterprise. Captain Stardate. You're in control. Cool. Again, I get a cool, calm, and collected energy with you air signs right now. I'm trying to dial in. It might be Gemini's in particular because we have a 2 of Wands, and that can be Gemini. But yeah, there's something slick and cool here. Again, we have the Hangman card. You have taken the time to look at the situation with a new set of perspectives. Not willing to accept the old paradigms. And for a lot of you, that might be changing churches. It might be eliminating church. Once you see and know the dark side of organized religion, it breaks your heart. One of the reasons I keep talking about on my Facebook page about nutrition and how things have changed and how food cannot be trusted, kind of the same thing with religion. Once you see the truth and know the truth, God's everywhere, okay? We'll leave it at that. Pray first, go to God first before you come to me. We do have that 2 of Wands. This might be geared right now for you Geminis. You're getting ready to set out and do some traveling and some departure. I'm a Gemini rising, so it kind of fits. You've got vacations planned, cruises lined up. There are things going on that you're stepping out into. Checking her phone just to see what's next. Man, what's next? Bring it on. And then we have the World card. For some of you during the next month or so, you will have air signs. You will be finding yourself stumbling across some kind of little extra money. Whether it's a little tax rebate, some kind of chunky money that means it's just kind of found money. You may get a lottery ticket. You might find a 20 tucked in your coat pocket that was there, last winter when you left that coat. So there you have it, air signs. I'll take a bit of a break, heat my tea up, and come back for earth signs, I do believe. All right, welcome back. Earth signs, I do believe. Earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, and Aries. Oh, are you kidding me? I've been up since 4 a.m. Hang on, I can. And Capricorn. Oh my gosh. We're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time. You just got to roll with it and have fun with life no matter what happens. I am experiencing every Mercury retrograde glitch you could possibly have. Mercury is my ruling planet. I am an earth sign. Gemini is my rising sign. So I'm anchored a little, or not anchored, but hanging up there in air. And Virgo is my rising sign, or my sun sign. So that is, and Mercury is my ruling planet. I mean, right now I'm like scrambled eggs here. All right. couple more cards for Earth signs. All right, Earth signs. Here we go. Hang on, buckle up, Buttercup. Okay, that's 2 of those. And I got 2 of these. Oh, we can't quite make a full house, and we can't quite go Yahtzee, okay? We have the Knight of Pentacles. Mercury retrograde. Your transportation is going to need money put into it. That's that right there. He's holding the coin. His Harley Davidson's broke down and he's just sitting on, okay, whether it's a horse or a pickup truck, I don't give a damn. Whatever it is, your transportation, you're going to need to put some money into it. Earth signs, it's important that you keep a good, solid vehicle, though. It is very important, the Earth signs. It's got to be safe. It's got to look good. It's got to get there. And there is also going to be an improvement financially too. I'm feeling for that Knight of Pentacles also. We have the 5 of Swords. It came up in reverse, so I think you're done with the hard part of the change. You already fought the battle. You already passed it. And now you're kind of waiting around for the improvement, the transition, like it's like a Disney movie, where's the bluebirds, and how do I know that, how do I know everything's okay? Because you have the 6 of Cups. You have a family and a network of friends that Earth signs, you guys are just rock solid when it comes to that. Mother Earth, who knew? You have a tendency to need to be rooted outside. Go outside and get centered. Touch the grass, hug a tree. Earth signs, that is part of your safety network. That's part of your family. And we also have the 6 of Pentacles, talking again about that improvement in finance. Some of you were barely making ends meet and were juggling to pay bills. And you may experience, like I forget who else I mentioned, may have some chunky money coming your way, just some luck money. Like out of the pure blue, something shows up that's got value to it. Now, I manifested one of those robotic shark sweepers. Gotta tell you this story while I'm on Earth signs. I hope I don't forget where I'm at. I had wanted one of those robotic sweepers. I wanted to be able to do something else while I'm running the sweeper. And I kind of looked at them and I kind of priced them, and I looked at them on Amazon, and I looked at them on eBay. And about 2 weeks later, it was the Monday before Mother's Day. I had a box delivered to the house. I opened it up. It saw my name, my address, and it was a sweeper. The exact one of the ones I was looking for, one of those robotic sweepers. Somehow there was a glitch at UPS, and they put the wrong label on a sweeper that was meant for somebody else, completely different town. I got it. I had been praying for it. I had been trying to manifest this thing, and I put it in my thoughts. Oh, by the way, we're getting ready now. I will do another video on this. We are coming into the Lionsgate portal, the 8/8 portal. I'll get a video on that as soon as I can. But you are going to be bringing around some kind of lucky value, like that manifested shark sweeper. And it's funny because I'll be doing videos and all of a sudden it'll just come around the room. Spirit loves that kind of connection with anything electronic. I can tell when there's a spirit riding the shark. All right. For some of you Earth signs, you might be meeting somebody. Okay? Hey, just because this says the Lover's card, don't go off flying off the hinge thinking that, oh, it's my twin flame, it's my soulmate. Nope. Oftentimes, the Lover's card means it's only a karmic connection, not a comic connection. And that karmic connection usually comes around to kind of kick you in the teeth and say no. Not, and I just posted something about share on my Facebook page about not going with Mr. Right now. Just go wait for Mr. Right. So some of you just need to not jump into this. We also have the Nine of Swords. You've had some sleepless nights you need to let go of. You're worrying about other people's stuff. You're worried about other people. If they don't get their house payment made, you feel bad for them. Earth sign, and that's what they do, kind of worry about other people. It's kind of a self-imposed depression. You kind of want to lay around and sleep a little bit, a little too much. That energy is going to change, though. This card came up in reverse. You're already working past it. You're climbing out of bed, getting kicked in the ass, and now you're moving. And we have the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. It's like, okay, finally, I can sit back, cross my arms, and say thank you. Wish fulfillment. There you have it, Earth signs. I hope that resonated with some of you. If it did, please hit that like and subscribe buttons. I ought to do this, that, say that in every part of the reading, but I don't. And I love you guys to pieces. If it wasn't for you and your feedback, I wouldn't be here. I never leave you that I don't bless you with love and light. See you soon.